of casting and a faculty member. What type of educational technology are they using in the classroom?
I'm using PowerPoint, I'm using a projector, I'm using LCD, and I'm even using my laptop.
And number 2, how do they select educational technology for a specific lesson?
Topic which needs more explanation, then it's nice to use technology because the technology can help a lot in understanding the lesson.
Is there any advantages in using technology?
Yeah, there are.
How do you use educational technology in the classroom?
I use it mostly daily.
In what way does technology help you in presenting your lesson?
It helps me enlighten my discussion because of the students can understand well with the presentation through technology.
What type of educational technology are they using in the classroom?
Actually, the kind of technology that I'm using in my classroom, aside from Visual Basic and Visual Aid, so I have like PowerPoint, laptop presentation, or slides, and I'm applying the collaborative type of learning.
How do they select educational technology for a specific lesson?
The topic, for example, or lesson to make me more convenient and letting my students understand more and easier, I'm using like projector or actually the demo room. We're having like a monitor.
How do you use educational technology in the classroom?
So, for example, using a certain lesson using the monitor to deliver it to my students easier, faster, and more convenient actually.
In what way does technology help you in presenting your lesson?
It makes me more comfortable, easier for me to explain, and to let my students understand also faster, easier, and the most important thing is I'm showing the exact description of what I am talking or discussing about.
First question, sir. What type of educational technology nga imo use in your classroom, sir?
Of course, I am using, in my philosophy of man, I am using PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, sir.
PowerPoint presentation.
Okay. Number 2, sir. How do you select education technology for a specific lesson?
We always believe that the 21st century students, they are more on visual. They're focusing on visual. To get your attention, I used to have my presentation, especially the PowerPoint presentation with animation or just a certain type of videos that somehow get their attention.
Okay, sir. And number 3, sir. Then how do you use educational technology in your classroom setting?
I always see to it that they'll be using the internet during their research. I ask them to read something and not to discourage in visiting the library, but also to make use of our technology like we have the Google.
Yes, sir.
So we're one click ahead to everything, right? So I ask them to use to read their topic by using the internet in order to know more about a certain topic or to read together with a group.
Sir, then in what way does technology help you in presenting your lesson?
Of course, it's somehow easier and faster, and I don't need to have enough effort just to make my students listen. All I have is just a simple presentation, and later on, I already have their attention.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon. We are here to conduct an interview about educational technology. So my first question is, what type of educational technology are they using in the classroom?
Yeah, laptop, and then if there is available LCD monitor, I utilize it in order to have reinforced learning.
So my number 2 question is, how do they select educational technology for a specific lesson? So this this is more on the characteristics of the instructional material you're using. Do you prefer portable, like you can carry it anywhere?
You mean it is handy? Okay, I guess that for convenience purposes, I'd like to settle for portable devices.
What else characteristics?
Characteristics, it should be handy, but more or less, if you're talking about the content, it should be more comprehensive, the materials I need.
So, number 3 question is, how do you use educational technology in the classroom?
How do I use?
Yeah.
Well, I use it in order to reinforce instruction and to foster better understanding. So I'm going to use what is only available because I cannot give what I do not have. So for example, if the classroom permits me to use the LCD, I will do it. But if there are no available one, I really have to make, of course, another power.
More on visual aids.
I have visual aids. As far as my subject matter is concerned, well, in most cases it's more a discussion, so pictures will do. But technology-wise, I guess it's better. Sometimes we don't have what do you call the ability of the technology.
My last question is, in what way does technology help you in presenting your lesson?
Oh, it helps a lot because it will give me convenience on the part of the teacher. It will also boost the learning. It's like a buffer to instruction, and it will enhance the learning process on the part of the students. So I don't have to elaborate more and make the students wonder. Of course, they can visualize it.
They can understand more.
Yeah, better understanding, better learning.
What type of educational technology are you using in your classroom?
Actually, I am using both high technology and low technology. What do you want to know? The high technology
Yes,
or
sir.
the low one?
The-
Actually, I am also using chalk and board. Of course, that's the traditional way of teaching. But I'm also using the high technology such as PowerPoint presentation because of the advent of this technology and because we want to motivate our students, no, and increase the understanding and retention. Of course, we need to use this technology whether we like it or not.
How do you select educational technology for a specific lesson?
It depends upon the topic. For example, the topics needs drawing. Of course, I need to use the high technology such as PowerPoint, that's what I have said, because, for example, in my class in geometry, because I'm not good in drawing, so I need to use these technologies for me to, as what I have said, for me to motivate my students to listen to me.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Number 3. How do you use educational technology in the classroom?
How I will use?
Yes.
As what I have said, it depends on the situation. Maybe I will use, of course, I will use it properly, because even if you are using this technology but you are not using it properly, that will undermine your presentation. So you have to use your presentation, you have to use this PowerPoint presentation in a proper and good way.
Thank you, sir. Number 4. Last question. In what way does technology help you in presenting your lesson?
As I have said earlier, it is very important for me to motivate and increase the understanding and retention of my student, and it is also time saver. No, that is the most the aim of visual aid or that technology. Time saver increases the understanding and retention, and many more.
Yeah, thank you, sir.